Hello and welcome to Mercury's the freaking cat. Every time I try to greet you people, he jumps into my lap. Oh my gosh. It's almost as if the hello and welcome to Mercury's Ministries is his invitation to jump into my lap. He's so adorable. Watch, I'm gonna put him down on the ground again, and he's gonna do it. What? You're so adorable. You gotta make it into every single one of my videos somehow. Watch, he might do it again. Let's try to redo this intro real quick. Hello and welcome to Lady Mercury's Ministries, or Mercury's Ministries. I'm your host, Lady Mercury, and that little furry ball of joy that just kind of startled the crap out of me is Captain Dude, the Fabulous. Stay down. Don't you do it. You stay down. He's threatening to jump into my lap again. No. No. You already got in the last video and completely discombobulated me. So, I'm having a little bit of a difficulty speaking in full English and enunciating properly at the moment. I do speak over 10 languages, so it's a little bit difficult for me to sometimes get all my words in English and enunciate properly and think completely. Also, I'm very tired. I've been up all day chasing kids and trying to manage speaking another language with another person on another social media platform. They just don't speak English. What can you do? But I am still trying to grind my Mandarin orange peel. What the heck, kitty cat? He did it again. Stay down, buddy. I love you, but you need to stay down right now. I'm trying to do stuff. So I sit with my legs cross-legged in my chair when I do my YouTube videos, so it's easy for him to just hop up into my lap. I sit in a meditation position, and when I'm not speaking with my hands, I usually have them like this under the table, or doing my things with my hands. So this here, what I'm grinding up, is still the Mandarin orange peel and sea salt powder that I've got. Excuse me, I got the hiccups. My sea salt and Mandarin orange peels that I'm grinding up into my powder. Like I was trying to explain in that last disaster of a video, this can be used to be mixed up with like Epsom salts to be used in a bath if you guys decide to use it for that. You can use it in magic oils if you decide to use it for that. Like I said, I sell these for metaphysical value, bath and beauty value. I do not sell them for kitchen value. They are not kitchen grade, and I will never say that they are kitchen grade. However, what you do with them when they enter your home is completely, entirely up to you. However, I will tell you this. If you plan to use this to make your home smell better, the best way to do it is instead of cooking with it. You can boil like a couple pinches of this in some water and add a little bit of like other kitchen herbs. I would recommend with the Mandarin orange peel to use something like a rosemary, a thyme, definitely a clove if you're trying to use it to purify the area, like the energies. Also clean up your air smells, like if it's getting stinky because it's the winter time and can't open the windows because it's winter time and it's cold outside and everything's all stankety dank stank. Yeah, I don't know why I said it like that. I'm a weirdo. But today I'm just kind of trying to break up the crystals that have formed, because the salt that I ground up was, I ground the salt up completely into a fine powder, and then I ground up the orange peels with it. However, in doing so, the oils that are released with the orange peels are actually being reformed into crystals with the salt, because the salt is a powder and it's binding to the orange peel powder crystals. Oh, it smells so good. I wish I could grind up some of these pieces a little bit smaller, but they'll grind up however they grind up because I am an herbalist and I'm a crazy plant lady. I grind it up how it wants to be ground up rather than to my own expectations of grinding my herbs. I do understand that a lot of you are going to cringe when I, break this into tiny pieces and then use my mortar and pestle to grind it up. The reason I do that is because it's a small one. There's not a whole lot of space for me to just kind of go around. It's tiny. I do have to actually rip off small pieces. And honestly, me doing so just kind of adds a little bit more love. A little bit more love, a little bit more positivity, light, whatever. I also use these to make oils. Now, you can use these oils on your skin, you can use them as a perfume, you can use them however you want to. The ones that I make are actually more of a protecting oil to kind of keep yourself more equilibrialized. What I make is considered kind of under the same lines as a holy water. However, it's less of a water and more of a something you can wear that smells good and that kind of boosts your own confidence, kind of like a pheromone spray would, except this isn't for that. This is strictly to boost your own confidence because of the wonderful citrusy aroma that comes off of it, and it also helps to kind of bring in a little bit more mental clarity as well as putting a nice protective veil over your aura. And honestly, what a lot of other people are gonna get from this is, oh, big whoop, it's just some orange peel and some sea salt ground up into a mortar and pestle. Well, when you watch this video, depending on who you are or aren't, you're gonna notice things that I do specifically and go, oh, hey, I do that. Well, I do things the way that I do things. You do things the way that you do things. We might do some of the same things, but I might put more intention in doing one action of something than you might, and vice versa. You might put different thoughts and actions into plants and objects that I have that I do. Like, I could be putting a negative thought into something, such as, fun fact about me, I do not like being around bees. I don't mind them crawling on me. I don't mind them flying around me as long as they're not I don't know, it's just like a specific energy that you feel with them. So I don't mind bees and I don't mind hornets or wasps. I respect them. But somebody else might be completely terrified of them. And somebody else, if you put them in a room with a couple of bees, just 2 bees, they will lose their mind and start running at the bees and trying to kill the bees and eventually just get stung by one of them in the process of killing one of them. Which, if they're allergic, that's gonna suck for them. But that's besides the point. What I'm trying to say is, me doing this little process here, breaking up the orange peels into small bits and grinding them with the mortar and pestle, I might be putting a different intention into them than you put into it. So mine, again, mental clarity, protection, love, because I love the smell of citrus in the morning. And I also like to use this as a road opener or a blockage reliever. So like if you're feeling like you're blocked in some aspects of life, such as enlightenment or work related stuff, or your love life isn't going the best, this is, I mean, a good ingredient. My citrus salt is amazing. It's more than just aromatherapy. It is life. Citrus is life. Anyways, so I did tell myself when I started this channel that I wasn't gonna get into the witchy stuff. Oops, I said the W word on YouTube. Am I gonna get blocked? Nah. So, again, I didn't want to do a whole bunch of it right away, but I've decided that I'm just gonna hop right into it and do me. I do me. You do you. Now, if I get any judgment from any of y'all, you're not gonna get anything other than blocked, probably. So, I mean, I always appreciate positive feedback. I always appreciate constructive criticism. However, I am not identifying my religious beliefs to anybody except for myself. And there's no such thing as religion, so there is no such thing as religious beliefs in my world. I study all religions. If I find a new one that I haven't studied yet, I go out and I study it and I learn from it. Do I suddenly start practicing it? Heck no. Why would I trap myself into a singularity box mind mentality? That's just not my character. That's not my character in this life. In this life, I'm pan, poly, and I'm just kidding. In this life, I see things. I see things in a perspective that not a lot of people are allowed to see yet. In this life, I feel things in a wide range perspective that a lot of people don't feel yet. No, kitty. No, kitty. Those are my cheesy poofs. Sorry. Oh my god. Why? You see this kitty cat? He just always wants to be in my videos. He just always wants to cuddle and be in my videos. You done yet? Are you satisfied with yourself? I'm gonna put him back on the floor. He just jumped into my lap. Sorry. Alright. He was telling me to stop ranting. But this is a witchy rant. And, me trying to sell you some of my stuff. Hey, look, come here, guys, buy some of my stuff. Just kidding. Well, I mean, you can buy my stuff if you want. I'll put it up on my Etsy store, and I'll put a link in the description. I just have to reopen my Etsy store and stuff. So, like, see that there? That's the orange peels after I've torn them up, and a pinch of salt. Well, it's like 3 or 4 pinches of rock salt, but I add to it as I go. So again, I guess like not a lot of people use a mortar and pestle the same way that I do. Some people, I guess, just put it in there and go, I'm grinding my herbs. Veronica, it's not ground up yet. No, that's not how you do it. So, like, it does work for some people if they got the more coarse mortar and pestles, but like with mine, it's got a smoother inside, so I kind of just bash everything with my doodads, and then I grind them up inside the doodads, because I'm cool like that. I like this one here, because it's got that spirally pattern on it, and it actually, like, it's kind of calming to feel while I'm grinding and rotating, and sometimes I'll even, like, trace my finger on it while I'm grinding, because I feel like it's more of a sensory thing. I don't know, I'm just a Kimmy. I just work on this planet. It's not home. I want to go home, though. I really do. But this journey's not over till it's over. So yeah, you know, I feel like I need to do a decent couple of videos about fairies and otherkins and furries. Just kidding. I love you guys. Furries, you're my peeps. You always will be and always have been. At least when I was 12-year-old and suicidal, you know, the otherkins were always there to cheer me up. Whereas the people who were supposed to be my friends and my family, the people who were supposed to be there for me, that were supposed to love me and nurture me and be there for me, would just make me feel like ultimate doo-doo. They would just make me feel like I was not worthy of their love or their time or anything, because I was 12 years old. And even when I was 13-year-old, nobody cared, because they're all like, oh, well, she's 13 years old. It's not like she's this 6-year-old over here, or this 3-year-old over here. She's got her life figured out. She doesn't need our help. We're gonna help this 3-year-old who just wants to sit here and watch cartoons. I mean, yeah, that's kind of like a jealous thing for me to say and stuff. But honestly, like, when I was actually going through some stuff, like when I didn't get invited to my great aunt's funeral, that was really upsetting to me, and I became suicidal at that age. Like, she was my great aunt, my great aunt, actually, and nobody seemed to think that, hey, maybe I would have liked to go say goodbye to her. Maybe I would have liked to go to her funeral. I was never invited. Nobody contacted me. Nobody called me. Nobody notified me of anything. Really, kitty cat? He senses that I'm upset. He came to say hello. Mwah. I love you. I love you. I'm gonna smush your face on TV. Okay, kitty cat. Oh boy. And anyways, like, she was awesome. She was obsessed with clowns just like me. She had a creepy porcelain clown collection that nobody else in the family wanted. I ended up with the creepy porcelain clown collection, and my ex-boyfriend said that I couldn't have them in the home because he didn't like creepy porcelain dolls. Oh boy. Guys, I will get me another creepy porcelain doll collection. Mark my words. I'm starting with a Chucky doll. No, I'm just kidding. I might actually get the Chucky doll at my work, though. That would be bomb. Wow, an 18-minute video already. I better cut things short here. Well, anyways, that was a mad rant about a mad rant about a mad rant, and I'm gonna cut the video off at here and just maybe make another video or 3 or something. I don't know. Every time I say I'm gonna make another video, I forget to put another video up. I'm gonna be wearing this outfit for a couple videos because I'm just gonna sit here and grind salt and get my cat jumped up on me every single time I try to do one. Kitty cats. So, anyways, thank you for joining me for this mad rant 20-minute video almost. Thank you for subscribing if you're new. If you're new and this is the video you came in on, I apologize. Go see my dream diaries. They're much more entertaining. I'm really sorry about the upload before this one because that one's a tragic story. I had to actually reboot that video with the video that I'm doing right now because I felt so bad about that last video. Again, apologies. Thank you for joining my channel if you're new. Subscribe, like the video if you made it this far. My name is Lady Mercury. I'm the owner of Mercury's Ministries, and follow all of my social medias in the description down below, as well as follow any links that I might post under there as well. Thank you. Stay happy, and thrive to survive. Lady Mercury, out.